I opened the book with some discussion of the Waterfunds, and immediately upon arriving at the Nature Conservancy when I joined in 2008, I got excited about the Waterfund concept. So the way the story goes, in our organization, in Quito, Ecuador, town officials were planning to expand their water filtration capacity. So they were going to invest in more equipment to clean water so that the booming city of Quito would have all of the clean, healthy water that it needed.
The Nature Conservancy put together the concept of how can we protect the Condor Bioreserve, which is the area that is providing resources to the city of Quito, which has around 2 million people.
Our team said, you know what, there's a lower cost way to secure the clean water you need. Rather than build plant and equipment, instead invest in upstream conservation. Change practices upstream, mostly ranching and farming practices, so that the local people upstream would be incentivized to do things differently. Put up fences to keep cattle out of the river. Improve ditching to keep fertilizer runoff from contaminating the water. Provide some capital to have the community do some new business activity that didn't impair the environment. In this case, for example, groups of women were provided sewing machines to get into the sewing business. Anyway, those kinds of interventions, they worked. They did, in fact, result in clean water for Quito. Now, if you live in Quito and you pay your water bill, there's a small fee that is for conservation upstream. There would have been a slightly bigger fee for that plant and equipment. That costs more. So today you have conservation that pays for itself. Users of water pay for conservation in order to secure the clean water they need.
Waterfunds can provide cleaner water by taking pollutants out of the water system before it gets to your tap. Waterfunds can even out the flow of water over the course of a year, giving us more water when it's not raining as much, which is obviously usually more valuable. Waterfunds can slow down the flows of floods, and so make floods less damaging and less impactful to people who live downstream. And they can do other things like keep soil in place to keep sediment out of water that might clog up irrigation pipes or drinking water filtration plants.
We have about 15 of those funds now across Latin America. That number will grow to more than 25.
And our estimate is that in 4 more years, we're going to be impacting indirectly 50 million people in Latin America because the watersheds are going to be better managed. There are going to be reductions in filtration plants, on the water utilities, etc. Water funds are definitely working with corporations, with governments, with mayors. They're really excited and they really get it. What is beautiful about the water funds is simple, is transparent, and it's one of those inventions. Usually the best ones are the ones that are very simple.
Now what we want to do is scale it up and do some really big water funds. And we should be able to do this all around the world. And so I think this is a really great illustration of how investing in nature provides a bunch of good returns. In this case, it's a lower cost way to secure clean water, but the co-benefits are great. We're investing in beautiful habitat, in healthy ecosystems that we would want to protect in any case.
Learn why saving nature is the smartest investment we can make.